When Calls the Heart Season 11 Episode 9 Review. Truth be told, the truth can hurt, especially when it reveals that you're wrong. On When Calls the Heart, Season 11 Episode 9, Hope Valley was divided when Montague returned to place a bid on the resort, and Rosemary wrote an article detailing his return despite Lucas's warning not to. Trusting the enemy is complicated when he's already burned you once. Even though Lucas initiated contact with Montague, he was nervous that he was coming to Hope Valley. He knew that his reception wouldn't go over well, especially since Bill and Rosemary were two of the first people to spot him. Montague insisted they meet in person if they were discussing money. They reluctantly came to terms, but Henry insisted this would blow up in their faces. Henry, going into business with him is the wrong move. Lucas, from where I sit, it's the only move. Keeping things quiet wasn't going to be as easy as Lucas thought. Bill and Rosemary demanded answers, especially since they were convinced Montague shot Lucas, and they worked so hard to prove he was guilty. Lucas was just as positive Montague is innocent, and he begged them to keep things quiet about Montague's bid and trust him. Things got sticky here. Rosemary wanted to stand by Lucas, but she believed that people had a right to the truth. The people deserved to have a say in the future of Hope Valley. Lee was also in a tricky situation as mayor since he needed to listen to all parties involved. Lucas felt betrayed that Rosemary wrote the article since there hadn't been any other bids. He's afraid that more people are losing jobs, and Montague may pull his bid now. Someone doesn't want Lucas to succeed, and it wasn't Montague. Clayton Pike was right. There are eyes everywhere, and this time, they attacked Montague just as the resort was on its way. Lucas tried to blame Rosemary for letting people know Montague was there, especially when he pulled his bid. The mystery continues. Lily has become such a mainstay in Hope Valley that I assumed she'd stay permanently. Faith has adapted to parenting a young child, and watching her negotiate food battles with Lily is amusing. Only parents of young kids understand those. Poor Faith, she wanted to be happy that Mrs. Watson had healed, but was devastated about losing Lily. Oh, Molly, how am I going to say goodbye? Joseph encouraged Faith by encouraging her to plan a special day that Lily would never forget. Lily is so young and innocent. While she misses her grandmother, she's more worried that her grandmother misses her. She knows she's well taken care of. Faith gave her the best day by doing things little girls love, like a spa day and taking time off work to play with her at the playground. Lily hoped they could do it again with Grandma. Hopefully, Lily's grandmother agrees to Faith staying in their lives. As Joseph stated, it's another person who loves Lily. It's never easy being a teenager, but it becomes more challenging as you question your identity. That's what happened with Allie. She overheard Nathan badmouthing Dylan to Faith, and her grandmother sent family photos without including Dylan. This heightened her curiosity, but no one told her anything except the usual line about her birth father traveling frequently. Now that Allie was older, excuses didn't fly as quickly since she was more determined to learn where she came from. Nathan, I wasn't Dylan's favorite person either. You can't get along with everybody. Allie, but he's my father. You never even talk about him. It's like you don't even want me to know anything about him. Since I was adopted as a baby, I related to Allie's situation of longing to know more about her birth father since she didn't remember her mom at all. The main problem was everyone made Dylan Parks sound like a sensitive man who grieved her mom so much that he couldn't handle a young child and needed more time alone. They romanticized it and made him sound sensitive. While that may have been true initially, Dylan was a criminal who extorted money from Nathan back in When Calls the Heart Season 8 Episode 1 before Nathan officially adopted Allie. Nathan tried to keep the truth from Allie to protect her, but she kept pushing and even resorted to referring to him as Uncle Nathan again. Nathan, I don't think it's a good idea to look for him. Allie, why not? Nathan, because Allie, it isn't. Just take my word for it. Allie, I'm not a little kid anymore. I can make my own decisions. I was only asking for your help. That was harsh because Nathan has been the only father Allie has ever really had. Allie tried to play Elizabeth and Nathan against each other, deliberately misinterpreting Elizabeth's support. While Elizabeth may recognize that Allie is maturing, she will never undermine Nathan's decision. Even now that Nathan tells Allie that Dylan is in prison, she's determined to find him and prove that he's changed as Grandpa Archie did. Allie is a champion schemer, so Nathan and Elizabeth have their work cut out for them. While Nathan and Allie struggled with more significant growing pains, Elizabeth also realized that Jack was growing up when he wanted to start writing Sargent. It was such a pivotal moment 5 years ago in When Calls the Heart Season 6 Episode 3 when baby Jack met Sargent, so it seems like the ideal time for him to start riding his dad's horse. Naturally, Elizabeth had a difficult time believing her little boy was growing up, but she had a more challenging time saying no when Bill bought Jack a pony. It's a godfather's right to spoil the child, and Jack was a natural on Sargent. He looked so much like his dad that we all got misty. We need more of these nostalgic scenes that are the heart of the series. With only 3 episodes left, is the resort story or the murder mystery going to wrap up soon, or will it carry over now that When Calls the Heart has been renewed for Season 12? Over to you, Hearties. What was your favorite part of Truth Be Told? With Montague out of the picture, who's really after Lucas? Will Allie's search for Dylan land her in danger? Will Faith stay in Lily's life? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.